Good morning, everybody. This is Bill from Canadian Brie. We're doing a little build update here, and we're going to be trimming down the binding on the fingerboard, but I just thought I'd show you the guitar it's going onto. This is a carved top Canadian Brie model with a really nice book-matched flame maple neck, trapezoid inlays, and rosewood fingerboard. The neck here isn't finished yet, but right now I'm going to concentrate on getting this fingerboard done so we can get it glued on, and then I'll finalize the neck headstock and the shape and the depth, because right now I need to drop down the neck. Tenon's a little thick yet, and you can see a space under the fingerboard. We want that to be nice and tight, flush against the top of the body, so we have good mating surfaces in the tenon and in the fingerboard to the top. What I do is I have my handy dremel, and I place a 1/8 inch bit into the chuck. It's a 1/8. They take 1/8 bits, so it just gets reversed. The shank of the drill bit is here, and I just wrap some tape around that. And what I'll be doing is I'll be running it just nicely across the binding to clean it up over top of the frets, and then from there I'll just clean it up with a blade. I started doing this without the Dremel, doing it with a blade, but it takes so long, and found out that this was a method a lot of guys were using, and so I've adopted it. Works really well. To attach the binding, I use a mixture of acetone and shavings of the actual binding material, and it acts as the glue. And the nice thing is you get bits of the of the goop oozing out, so you get a really good tight seal. Any voids get filled with the mixture, and it works really well. I do that on all my bodies as well. I used to use a gel super glue, but I find this is gives a much nicer look, and you get a nice tight binding, and it's on there for good. It's not going to come off. So I'll get some live shots. I have a couple done already, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my router or my Dremel and the bit on the angle of the radius as I'm coming into it, so I'm not digging into the rosewood or creating friction that I'm going to get bad marking from the tape or the bit. And I want to stay close to the bit area and keeping this onto the fingerboard. Once that's done, I'll go over it and trim it with a blade to clean it up, coming into the fret area here and into the flat area, just kind of making sure it's blending nicely, which it is. And that takes a lot of that menial work out if I'm just doing a blade. Using this Dremel is a really nice way of doing it, and creates a really nice smooth surface to work with. Oh, that's it. I'll continue on and get the rest of this fingerboard done, and I can get it glued onto my neck and get the rest going. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you. Okay, so all the hard work has been done by the Dremel, and I've gone over it with a blade and just cleaned it up a little bit. Once the fingerboard is glued to the neck, I will bevel the corner edges of the binding to the fret ends and get that all cleaned up, looking good, making sure there aren't any sharp edges, and just rolling in the corner of the binding a little bit as well, just on a bit of an angle, kind of give it a worn-in feeling, and just hit it with a light high grit sandpaper to smooth it all up. Then once it's all done, I can hit it with a bit of lemon oil and get it looking nice and sharp. I spent about 20 minutes doing that, and I tell you, having that Dremel sure makes a big difference. Just make sure if you're going to do this that you're keeping your angle along with your fretboard radius, as well as when you're doing the trimming with the blade. I always kind of try and keep it on the angle as it's coming off of the fingerboard, not digging into the corner here. You know, just use a nice light touch and it works out well. Just a quick note, when I am doing my fingerboards and I'm doing the inlays, I will do my inlay work with a flat piece of fingerboard, and I'll make sure my inlays are flush at to the top of my fingerboard, give me as much inlay to work with. This is a 10-inch radius, so there's no issue there. These are just slightly over 1/16 of an inch thick for the inlays, and it's come out really well. So, just another little update on how I do things around here, and we shall talk to you all later. Bye-bye now.